This is Lee with 82 Gaming 12 here on YouTube channel Sons of Liberty 75. Another video of Glory and Empire, First Victories, Wellington versus Napoleon, Lock and Load Publishing. Designer Terry Dougherty, and we're playing the Vimeiro Scenario 4, Your Plan. And we've made it to the 1240 turn. And we have a leader that's going to be coming back. Solinak was a casualty, and now he's coming back. It's Petit is his replacement. Well, let's see if we can get a light over here. There we go. So he has a range of command range of 2, and he affects morale by a +2, but nothing else. Quite a change from Solinak. So that's going to actually be 1st Brigade of 2nd Division, and we can put him with someone here. Not them. Guess I can put him back here with this shaking unit back here. I think I'll put him right here. They're in the line. All right, so let's go down through our list for a new turn. We've got weather. We don't have to worry about. Command segment performed by both players. We have the initiative phase. So we roll the dice. And we've got a 9 for the British and a 3 for the French. So we don't have a random event. With the British, they get a +3 with Wellesley, and Huneau gets a +2. So we're going to have a 12 and a 5. So with the British, with a 12, they're going to get 3 orders, which is going to help them out. So what they do with the rest of their order. There we go. All right, so they end up with 3 orders, and the French with only 5, they get 1, which they do get to roll, but they only start with 1. Then we go to command attachment phase. We don't have any. We don't really have anybody to attach anywhere that we haven't already. So we're good there. And then we have the order phase. Player who lost the initiative places orders first. So get over there. These back. let's see here. Delaborte. Right there. I do want to attack with him. His command range is 4. And let's see here. I think this is Vimeiro. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then the other one is just right here beside him. So Messler. So yeah, we're going to give it to Delaborte. And then the British, they've got 3. And looking here, of course, we do want to continue our attack on the left, on the British right. So we've got Nightingale. We'll give him an attack. Bows, give him an attack. And Crawford, no, who is that back there? Yeah, Crawford, we want to give Crawford, because he's got to fill into here. So we're going to give Crawford. The British are going to be able to go first, so they're not going to worry about a reserve. They just want to attack. And so that takes care of the orders. Now we go to the orders initiative phase. The British do have one unit, one commander, excuse me, Ackland. Where is he at? Is he back here? Yeah. So Ackland back here has a 2. So let's see if he can roll less than a 2. He rolled a 0. All right, so he gets an order. Where did all their orders go? There it is. Which all of his guys are going to be out of range, I believe. Because his range is 3. But this unit, if he can rally him, he would be in position to do something. So, but let's do a reserve with that unit. Okay. And now with the French, they're going to attempt to roll to gain orders. So we'll start here with the zone, which this replacement can't roll. But the song can roll, and we can add, who knows, initiative, command initiative modifier, which is a 2. So this is actually going to be a 4. We got to have a 4 or less than a 4. Rolled an 8, so okay, he doesn't, he's not going to be able to. And let's see here. We'll roll here with Kellerman. He needs less than a 3. But I could give Huno. I can give Huno's command initiative modifier, which is 2, twice. So I'm going to use it again with Kellerman. So Kellerman's going to need less than a 5. I rolled a 0, so he's going to get an order, which will be an attack order for Kellerman. We move around here, and Della Morte, these guys have got their order. I can try to get one with Slom, but I'll have to roll a 0. I rolled a 0. So he has attack orders. So they might be able to rally. He's got 1 unit there, 1 cavalry regiment that he can use. Let's see here. No, that's not a regiment. That's a company or a squadron. That's a squadron. So he's got 1 squadron that's ready to do something. Okay. All right. So that takes care of that. Now, these guys up here are going to be out of order. Which means this is what, 2C. He's got a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy would be out of order. This guy here would be out of order. Well, this guy's got, wouldn't be out of order because he's got this guy with him. But here, he's out of order. Weiss, he's out of order. Right here. All right. Now, we go to the first player turn, which is the British. So we're going to go to the recovery segment with the rally phase, cavalry recovery phase, which doesn't apply to the British because they no longer have any cavalry, and the artillery resupply phase. So let's start with the recovery rally phase. So we'll start right here. This unit, -5. -83, so they passed. Okay, we go to that one here. Disordered. we've got a leader. So -5 plus 2 is a -3. 77. They passed. Okay, we'll go with this one. So they've got a -5. 33 -5, so they're going to stay disordered. This here, okay, -5 with that artillery. Ooh, a 9. I'm going to stay disordered. This unit cannot roll because they're in a Zoc. Same thing with this unit and that unit. We can actually move back here to this broken unit. All right, so this broken unit right here has a leader, +4, -15. So they're going to be at -11. I rolled a 4. So they're going to rout. I guess I'll take the Bathurst. We'll just go with them. Three. Okay, now this other broken unit -15, 28. So they're going to rout. Move back 3. Okay. Go back here to this one. SED unit. And can't roll any lower than that right there. 0, 0, 0. So they stay like they are. And let's keep going here. We've got these routed units back here in the back. So this unit here, they've got Wellesley with them, a +6. So a -14. Rolled an 85. So they're actually going to recover. Because -14 is 71. So get rid of that. And they actually recover back to shaken. But they're in column. So All right, and we'll go to this one way back here. That's where Ackland's at. So plus 3 minus 20, so minus 17. I rolled an 11. So they are gone. This is the 8th Brigade, 2nd Foot, B section. So they just vacate, they just run off. All right. So now we've got this broken unit right there. So minus 15 and 80. So they're going to recover. Well, I'll go ahead and do this one here. Shaken. $33. They're going to stay shaken. This one here, I should have a red one. That tells me that they are they're in column. Let's see here. All right, I've got the Portuguese. Okay. I've got a leader there with 1. So the minus 4. 98, they recovered. And they're actually in column as well. They come out of that square. They have to be in column. Okay, now back here in the middle, they're in a zone of control. This unit here is not. This unit is, but this unit is not. So this unit right here can attempt to rally. I got a minus 10. And Strother is going to be a plus 4. So that's going to be a minus 6. $93. So they're now going to be just disordered. All right. So now we can go to the artillery resupply phase. And we actually have one right here. And he's on the road. Got to roll an 8 or a 9. Rolled a 7, so no. Okay, we've got another one right here. 9, so they now have reloaded. Okay. This one here is not on the road. All right. Okay, we got the fire signal. We'll start over here. So artillery can change its facing 30 degrees just before it conducts a fire attack. All right, so this skirmisher didn't have anybody within his range. This skirmisher here does. 3 hexes, 1, 2, 3. So he'll be firing at this unit right there. Strength of 2. He's in column. Well, no, he's not. He's broke well. He just routed. Let's see. There's no dial modifier there. Okay. So we've got a strength of 2. $33, not enough. Okay. He doesn't have anybody within range, but this unit right here can fire right here. So they are in line. Got a strength of 6, -1 for being disorganized, disordered. So that's a strength of 5. Hmm. 29 is be a morale check. -15, so they're going to rout. I rolled a 43. 1, 2, 3. All right, next, this unit here is disordered. They've got a strength of 5. They're firing right here. Unit that's in column. So here, strength of 5, -1, right here. With that red box with the white number represents fire strength. So, but they get a +1 for target being in column. So they're back to 5. 28. Morale check. Rolled a 37. -5. It's 32, so they still passed. My understanding is the -20 morale die modifier, or applies during assaults and charges, and doesn't apply to just regular fire combat. Now, I could be wrong, but that's my interpretation. So if someone out there is paying attention, and that's right here, morale check. Morale check caused by OF/DF. And it has subgroup 1, okay, which is caused by offense/defensive fire attack. Okay, failure loses 2 morale levels. So I think that's considered when you're assaulting, when you're in there close, really close. So, all right, the other British unit right here is firing. They've got a, okay, he's not in scrub. They've got a 7, +1 for the column, target being in column. So they've got a strength of 8. And they rolled a 57. So morale -10, -5 more is -15, but they rolled an 83, so they're going to pass again. Okay. All right, and we move back to here. Let's see, where is this guy at? Okay. And I think he's facing that way. Or he's facing that way. All right, so this unit here, he's got a skirmisher. He's got a skirmisher, and he's in scrub. So that's actually going to put him at 0. Let's see. Strength of 1. Skirmisher cancels that out to 0. Then he's in scrub, so that's -1, but then he's in column, so that's +1, so we're at 0. A 9 is no effect. Okay, and then the unit next to him will fire. And they're shaken. And they've got a skirmisher. So again, that'll be 0. They're not firing into the flank. 76. That'll be a morale check. And they rolled a 30. So they're going to fail. So they're going to be forced back. Okay. Right into this group, this unit right here. This unit is just company size, so their zone of control is here. So, but they're going to come back here, and they're going to now be mixed in with this group, which is going to cause all of these guys to be shaken. Get rid of the skirmisher. Okay. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, they're already shaken. That's what that means. Okay. And now this SED unit, it's got a strength of 3. It's going to fire into these guys. Right there. Strength of 3. 67. It's going to be a morale check, and they failed. So they're going to be shaken and back up. I did have a skirmisher. So let's see, strength of 3 would have been a strength of 2. Still would have been the morale check. So, all right. Okay. Then we have this unit here. Disordered. They're going to fire at this unit here. We've got a skirmisher. That'll be a -1. So we've got a strength of 2. We're at canister. +3, so they're at 5. -1 for being disordered. So now we're at 4. Skirmisher at 3. Column back to 4. 77. Morale -10. So they -5 more. They are going to be shaken. So they are going to move to here. Shaken. unit. Okay, over there, we've got this skirmisher here. It's going to fire right here. It's going to be 0, but +1 for being in column. So it'll be a 1. 23, no effect. And this skirmisher's zone is here and here. My understanding is this unit here, his own unit is blocking this because he's got this blocking this hex line. We do have this artillery unit right here. He fires here. This isn't blocking, but he can actually turn like that. And then he can fire on any of these guys, but this said he's going to fire right here, which is a cavalry unit. No, it's infantry. But it's not into the flank. But it's still a +1 because he's in column. So the strength is only 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. No effect, roll a 20. Okay. And that'll be it. The rest of those guys over there are in square. So now we go to the French and their artillery fire. See if we've got any here. Yeah, right here. But they're on the bottom. So they do have a skirm. Well, this is artillery fire though. Okay, if we go over here, the zone is on an artillery unit. So zone. Okay. Yeah, he can fire at this unit right here. He's going to be into his flank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effective. Okay, to the flank is a +2. So he'll have a strength of 4. $92. It's going to be a morale check -15. -5 more, so -20. They rolled 83, so they're going to be okay. So no effect. All right. So now we can move to the movement segment. So we have the attack order phase, command status phase. That's where we check who's in command, who's not. So we've got attack orders over here. So let's start over here on this side. So here's the, we got Nightingale right there. And we got bows right here. So that's going to be 4 and 3. So he's got a command range of 3. He's got a command range of 3. So some of his units are back here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all in command. He's got a 3. 1, 2, 3. He's in command. These guys back here are command. This guy 1, 2, 3. So they're all right here. Got to be careful. This guy here is just shaking, and who knows, trying to rally this guy here. So, but they want to turn this flank. This guy here really can't be seen because of this higher level here and this little hill right there. So they can't actually see him. That guy has a skirmisher. All right, so he's going to move to here. And when that happens, this is where we have a reaction fire. Skirmishers have a reaction fire when units move adjacent. What I was doing prior to this is I was allowing the skirmishers to have a reaction zone 2 or 3 hexes out, depending on whether they're rifled or not. And that's only for during the fire segment, not during movement and the use of reaction fire. So reaction fire, skirmishers can fire when someone moves adjacent into their fire, their zone of control. Artillery can fire two hex range reaction fire. So, all right, so we've got reaction fire right here. So they move in here. And so they don't put up skirmishers. They want to use their firepower. But they're going to get fired on, the skirmisher there. Strength of, what did I say, strength of 1? Yeah. They're actually in line. They got their skirmisher for. Okay. So we got a plus strength of 1 minus 1, so 0. 64 I think that's going to be a morale check. Nope, need a 69. So, okay, that was no effect. Okay, then the rest of Nightingale's units. So we've got these guys here. So he actually didn't come up here in an assault. He just came up there and boom, that's where he's at. All right, so now we move this unit here. So they've got to go uphill here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then as they move out of this hex here, the artillery can fire on them. And that's what they do. So that's a strength of 2, but it's also canister. So that's 3. So they're at 5. They do have skirmishers. So now we go back to 4. And they rolled a 1, which gives them low ammo. There it is. So they're low ammo. And then these units can move adjacent. And assault. They do want to assault that artillery unit that's alone. Okay, and then we have another of Nightingale's units here. All right. I want to come over here on this side. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where they end up. And then we have this SED unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to turn like that. Okay. Then we got bows here. This artillery. All right, so first off, we want to take this SED unit and put him over here. So he's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Okay. Now the rest of these guys, This one here is going to get rid of his skirmisher. It's going to turn. One. Let's see if he's going down. Contour up or down. He's going down. It's 0. Okay, so going down doesn't cost anything extra. So that was 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5 right there, and he's got to roll for because he exceeded his the movement of 4 in line. So 65 he passed, and we've got an assault marker here. Okay. Then we have, let's see here. I guess he's going to move these guys 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right there. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And then over here, he's got his artillery, who is gonna limber. That cost 4. And okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. So they go to there. They're still disordered. And so is this infantry unit here. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. All right, so that takes care of those guys. Now, let's see, who else has an attack order? We got Crawford. So those guys got those. Okay, Crawford over there. Okay, so Crawford needs to fill in right through here. So Crawford's guys, this guy can't cross that stream. Let's just get to Crawford here and find out what he's going to do. He's got to fill this gap in here. So that's going to be a obstacle. So he's got to roll. His units are going to have to roll when they cross that. Let's heals bunch. Alright, so Crawford here is just going to cross that. That stream costs 2. but it's a fix that obstacle. So they've got to check the morale after. Okay. So these guys have been in column. So formation change cost 2. So we've got movement of 6. So crossing, this is where they were at. Cross the stream is 2. This is moving up a contour, so that's going to be 2, and then 3, 4. Okay. And then he could go into line 3. Right here it'd be 6, and he's in line. But he's got to roll now. He's got a -10, but a +3, so -7. Rolled a 50, so he's okay. All right. Okay. Now his other units, this artillery unit he's got, cannot cross that stream. So it's going to move in here with this unit. And then unlimber. This unit, 1, 2, 3. And he's going to change formation to line. And he rolled an 11, so he becomes disordered. And he switched to line. That's not. These other guys are in column 2. And they're coming across that, this guy. Let's move him. There. He's in column. So 1, 2, 3. So he's right there. This guy comes across. Well, he'll come across here. So that's 4, 5. He's got to roll -10. 17. So he'll be disordered. This one goes across 4, 5, and then he can actually move to there, 6. $98, so he's going to pass. Okay, he's got this guy here, SED, that needs to move up. We can actually move up with this one. We can get rid of that. Just like that. Okay, so let's focus on, let's start with heel over here at the 1. He's going to stay in square. Well, he could actually come out of square and move up here to attack, or, you know, possibly be close enough. Because he can't do anything. He could come out of there and throw out his skirmishers. Or just move up. They could come out of the square, and now they would have their skirmishers to be able to fire. So that's what they're going to do over here. Come out of the square. That same thing here, but they'd have to go to, see, when they come out of the square, they're in column. And then they would have to go, so no, better not. That's a lot of formation changes right there in front of those units, so they're going to stay in their square. These guys want to go back to square. So they're going to go to square, but then they've got to roll for morale. $35, we're going to be disordered. I don't know if I can stay in square that. Let's see. Go to the formations. Units in disorder are not allowed to voluntarily change formation, even as a reaction. Okay, but what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for formations. Oh, if they're still able to be in square. All right, if we'll just stay like that. Okay. What we got here? We got infantry unit here. So we got these units back here. So he's going to turn in here. So this one's going to step into here. That's where Heel's going to be. And this unit is in column. So we'll stay right there. This unit here is also heels. It's going to turn back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. Crawford already went. This is okay. That artillery is out of command. It's heels. So. Okay, so we've got Ackland's bunch. They're all out of order. Every one of them. But Ackland can move back, but he's got reserve orders, so he's not going anywhere yet. This SCD unit. Let's see, he's out of order. He belongs up here. So he can actually cut across here. Or at least he can move. Yeah, he's going to move up to here. And then he'd be in range. Because here's his leader right there. But these guys are going to just turn that. Actually, he needs to come over here. So he was here. To cross that, let's see, dig units. Okay. String is a +1. And he's going to have to check morale. So he's here. That's 1, 2, 3. And then in the village, let's see. Cost 1. And that's medium terrain. And that's going to cost -5 to the morale. He's already got -10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, so he goes to here. And he's got to do a morale check. -10. That's also village hex. No, it's not. 61 he passed. Okay. So I can take that off. He's now going to be in command. It's not going to be moving anymore. This guy's still out of command. Let's see here, Ackland. Leader. Strings +1. Minor Hooper +2. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's this guy's at? I think he's up here. Yeah. Where's the rest of his guys? Okay, he'll move up here where this guy in the square's at. 3. That means he's out of command. But what else can I do? Let's get rid of that. Oh, he's got reserve orders. I can't move him yet. That's why. Okay. Alright, so let's go over here to this artillery unit here. Right there. This one. We want to go back up here. So that's 1. And then up this, I think it's +2 for them. Yeah, no, it's just 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. Goes back up there. And this one here is going to move down here to this road. To get resupplied. And Fein, I want to get rid of this skirmisher and try to move into here. Okay, so we're going to try to pass a morale check. Right there. This unit here is going to try to move into here, adjacent to this unit. So he got rid of his skirmisher. 17, no. I think, but they don't lose, they just can't move in, I think. I don't think it affects their morale. I don't think it changes their morale, put it that way. Let's see. It's going to be wherever it talks about enemy zone of control. Oh, they do. Worse than morale. Okay, so they would become disordered. Okay. Can't move those guys. I don't want to move those guys. This artillery unit is in this zone of control here of this unit, so they're going to want to get away. So that cost 2. See, I think it costs 2 to leave. Yeah. And okay. Artillery in a village is 4. And that would be their first, though. So they are going to attempt to move. So we've got this artillery unit here who wants to get away from this unit here. They've got, they can fire, even though they have these guys in their zone. So they could be firing into the rear. They have a strength of SED of 2, but they are disordered. So now that's a 1, but they're firing into. Well, that's in the rear, doesn't matter, but firing at unlimbered. Well, that's limbered though. Okay, so it's still going to be a strength of 1. 53, no effect. Okay, so they're going to be able to move to here. Okay. This guy here, he's not out of command. There's his leader right there. He's going to move. He's going to move to there. He doesn't want to move. This guy here is just going to turn. Shoot. Dadgummit. And let's see here. I guess that's all. No, let's see. What do we got back here? Okay, these guys can actually move. Wellesley's going to move. 7. They must move back up this other way. So 1, and then move into there. That's 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he'd move to there, and he is out of. See, he is out of command here, wherever. And then Wellesley wants to move. He'll move over here to where this artillery unit's at. Okay, so I think that has got everybody moved. Don't want to move, except for maybe this bunch here. Got all these guys stacked. Yeah. These 2 guys here on the bottom. One of them's going right here. The other one will be up on the top here. Get rid of that skirmisher. So, okay. All right, that takes care of everybody, I think. So now we can go to, don't have charges, but we can go to the assaults.